What began 3.5 months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Louisville Cardinals against the UCF Knights. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
I caught up with the Cardinals head coach before the game. He addressed it in the locker room that they are talking about this Heisman matchup between these two top candidates, but that doesn't matter with how they play this game. He said it's not about them, it's about us. We want to showcase just how strong this team is. He's a Heisman candidate because of how we're performing. He addressed it, made sure we knew about it, but then his team is focused on all the right things here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Watson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
On third down, it's a handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion? Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Players are down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Looking for his back. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
Well, this becomes just a huge snap for both of these groups. This offense has had success here. First series, they're right down the field. They want this touchdown. Meanwhile, as a defense, if you force them to kick a field goal after they drove the length of the field and put it in the red zone, I think that's a win. Huge third down right here.
On the move now. Caught for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
A quick shoot. And he's brought down after a short gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Williams. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, what a grab. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught behind the line. It's Watson. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score and move first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. To throw, it's Williams. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get sick.
And he's in. Touchdown, Knights.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And now the running back's got it again. Here he goes. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Louisville.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point is missed. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. UCF is in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Watson. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught at the 30. Still running. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, UCF. Way too much speed on that play. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a man. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. First down and more. He's still running. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. And the tailback's got it again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Hughes. Breaking into the clear. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
At the 25 and 2nd and 10, and they make it a 3rd and manageable here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And Louisville will now call their 2nd timeout. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On the run, it's Brown. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30, and a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. There's the handoff. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here we go on 4th down. He's got room to run. Look out. Touchdown, Louisville. He barrels into the end zone.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so, and now this looks like a very different game entering the 2nd half. With this team getting the ball to start the 3rd quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field. Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Williams. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45. 2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play up.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. UCF now spending the second timeout of the half. They still have one more in their pocket the rest of the half. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He lets it go on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So they're calling the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Cardinals now will use the last of their 3 timeouts. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Blitz and a quick sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Past the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Look out, he's breaking free. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cardinals. Look out, whole different game now.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using his legs, it's Watson.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all 3 straight.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, he's got open space. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. The Knights will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. A penalty could be costly. Illegal forward pass makes it 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. The coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Williams. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here, trying to connect from 40 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. He'll hand it off. Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. One-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That is a great stand by this defense. It's fourth down. You know the quarterback is going to force the football and force the issue. He has to. He's got to move the chains. And the defender is in the right spot, the right timing, and he's there to pick it off. Beautiful stand by this defense.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
To the air, it's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Leaning on the run game here. Open field ahead. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Knights. That touchdown may have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Galloway. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Louisville, as they come roaring back now. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And now the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 at that first down loss. Takes the handoff. It's Watson. Look out, he's got space ahead. And Louisville will now call their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Now the Cardinals decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play.
What a great stop by this deep.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
They roll the dice and try to end the game with their offense on the field and get that first down. What a tremendous stop by this defense. And now, how about this situation? You jog on the field as a quarterback. These are the types of situations. These are legacy-defining drives right here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Trying the run, it's Brown. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
And the Knights go ahead and call their first timeout here. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. 1 man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up. UCF now spending the 2nd timeout of the half. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Makes the catch and has space. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. Now the Knights will use their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a clutch possession by this offense. In a big moment like this, had to have it, and they're able to execute and put the ball in the end zone. They're going to remember that drive for a long time.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Knights looking to run some tempo here. first down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it.